Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, SB. I'm so glad that you are back. So today I have something, I've been meaning to make something to hold like a lot of my like not stickers, but like fussy cuts, cutouts, whatever you want to call them. Currently I have them in these little things here, but quite frankly that's just taking up way too much space, and I want something like an envelope, a book style thing where I can just flip through it and find stuff. So I saw a tutorial like a long time ago whenever I was just like looking at stuff and trying to figure out what I wanted to do with some of my time, and I saw somebody make a book out of an old like tissue box, Kleenex box, whatever you want to call them, snot rag box. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to convert this into a little book where I'm going to add a bunch of pockets, envelope style things, you know, folders, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot. If I do, I'll just cut in, and it's gonna be a lot of music. Cut this part off. It's so hard to see it. I think just a little bit. Oh, and it does cut nice. If I had a scorer, I think I would be able to do it a little better. Make sure that is all straight, and it's okay if it didn't go all the way. About right there, and like that, and then I'm gonna fold this back in half and see where we need to cut. A little bit off now, for sure. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna line that up. We're just gonna do the same thing on this side. Get it lined up-ish. There we go. All right. Not to say that we're not gonna need that again. So now we've got it all nice and redone. This is probably not even gonna show up on camera. We'll see. It's about 6 1/4 by a little over. It's more closer to 9 inches. This is going to be the front, the inside, and the back. So now we can go ahead and decorate this. Okay, so what I decided to do to decorate was just to grab a bunch of scraps that I have here that are just kind of hanging out, and I'm just gonna go through and paste them on the places where it has writing. So like this says tissue on there. I'll probably just put that there and not worry too much about like how everything's oriented or whatever, and just kind of glue it into place, you know, the usual. Maybe add that, I don't know, we'll see. And I'm gonna go over the surface of this with some tissue paper. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about too much about how this is gonna be situated on here because everything's gonna get glued down anyways. We just want a way to keep it in place. Okay, and just to tie all of this in with this, we're going to do something similar. I'm just going to cut out strips of this paper here that you probably saw in one of my other videos. And I'm not going to worry. I'm going to try to cut out certain things that look pretty like that. I probably could leave that like that. Okay, so I got, as you saw, I have all of my napkin prepared, and I know it seems like a waste, but I really just wanted the middle part of it to go on here. But the rest of it I'm gonna save for something else, so you know, it's not that big of a deal. And of course we're gonna have this big open area here, which is perfectly fine. I think it's gonna work out just fine. I'm still debating whether or not to use the matte medium or just water glue. I do have some water glue here, and this is just glue all mixed with a little bit of water. It's like 2 parts, 1 part, I think, or 1 part, 2 parts. 1 part water, 2 parts glue. Either way, you know, it's mixed with some water. I think I'm gonna use the water glue because it'll make it more plasticky right here. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else. Now this part, I'm definitely going to try to get straight on because I want this to be like nice and plasticky. Okay, now I'm just gonna let this dry. I might actually get the heat gun out and go ahead and dry it that way. Actually, I think I will. So it'll be quick. Alright, and there we go. There's our little window thing here. So now, remember all that extra tissue paper or napkin paper that we had left over that's just white? All I'm going to do is I'm going to place it over the top and place it on the inside like this in the same way. But I'm just going to place it all as one piece. So yeah, we're just going to lay it over the top here, And once again, we're going to do the same thing and just start from the center and make our way out. Alright, so I'm just going to let this sit a little bit longer and let it dry completely because it is still kind of wet. You can see where the wrinkles are, where it's still kind of wet underneath. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but after it's dry, I think I might just dry brush it with some paint just to make it look different on the back. Not around here particularly. I kind of want to leave that open so that way you can kind of see behind it. See, you can kind of see that there's something underneath. So let's see if I have something that we can, maybe something that will show up. I just want to see if you'll be able to make out anything from that angle. Oh yeah, I mean, it's subtle. I think if it was a colored picture, yeah, you'd be able to see it a little better. So I think that's going to be a very cute window. I probably should have used a different type of napkin that wasn't nearly as busy, but you live and you learn, right? So yeah, I'll be back when this is completely dry. I'm just going to go over it again. I'm going to try to do it very lightly. Whether or not the camera is picking that up, I don't know. But if it's not picking it up as well as it looks like in person, it looks really nice. Like, it's very subtle. I really like the way that came out. So now I'm just gonna fold that in half. And this is what we have. But yeah, there is a journal book cover thing made out of a tissue box. So yeah, in the next video I will go ahead and add stuff to it, measure out my paper, see if I find paper that is big enough to fit in here, and find some things to put in there. I already have some ideas of what to put in there, like these. Turn them into pockets so I can put stuff in there. I actually had a bunch of chocolate today, so I'm really hyper, but I decided to keep the packaging for this, and I kind of wanted to make like a little thing that I can add stuff to and take stuff out. Whether or not I use it like this, I don't know. I was gonna use some Ziploc bags to put in there and to, you know, store stuff. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial video thing and it gives you some inspiration to do something similar. Anyways, I will see you later. Catch y'all later in the next video. Bye.